Hello to the gamers, or as we said in 2004, peace up to the gamers, A-Town down to the gamers. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm talking about? Usher's Yeah. So true, so true. My Bene Gesserit sister dipped in Mama Shai Halud's blue oil. What a movie, man. What a movie. NL would drink the liquid, no questions asked, after dropping the tickets proverb about how the mind is already expanded, and that's a fact. I probably already got the water of life inside of me if I had to guess. Lord knows I got the worm. So true. Or as we said in 2016, hello everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Balatro. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Episode 189. Last episode we tried to do the orange steak on the Nebula deck and it didn't go well. Man, this game's pretty tough. I want to say thank you guys for your comments. I know I haven't read any of them, but I'm pretending to read them. I apologize that you have been so offended by my lack of intelligence as filtered through my decisions in a video game. Clearly, I am the dumb one for playing a game and having fun, and you are the smart one for noticing all the mistakes and doing something productive with your time. You know what's crazy? So I finally saw Dune 2 this weekend. I enjoyed it immensely while watching it. I couldn't shake the feeling that it was a landmark release within my life. That this is like a $400 million budget movie where the most insane shit of all time happens. And I couldn't shake the juxtaposition that Denis Villeneuve came out, put his nuts on the table and said, check it out, Dune 2. And then it was going toe-to-toe with fucking Ghostbusters 98. We got Bill Murray back for this one, but it's not sad. It's not sad. It's inspirational. It's not sad, okay? It's not sad that they got all the old actors and then the young actors, and then it's like the 18th time they've done like a spiritual passing of the torch from the old Ghostbusters to the new. It's not sad, okay? It's really good. And then Denis Villeneuve is like, Lisan Al Gaib, like shit is happening in the movie. There's an on-screen omniscient fetus. There's fucking people's eyes are turning deep shades of blue. There's 500-kilometer long worms with 1 million teeth inside of them. People are floating. I went to a theater. I did not realize it was 19 plus, which is totally fine because I'm plus 19. But I was like, oh my God, this is what everybody's asked for, is like a movie theater that has no kids in it, because kids are always like disrupting movies. No kids in the movie. That's a plus. The downside is that our theater was 80% middle-aged men who had to clear their throat every 90 seconds, which is also disruptive in its own way. Fifth Avenue Cinema. You got me. You got me. Fifth Avenue Cinema, Burrard and Fifth Avenue in sunny Kitsilano. Do they serve beer at this theater? They did, but I just got a large Diet Coke instead. And then the biggest popcorn I've ever seen in my entire life. So big that, I mean, I ate it through the 9 previews, all of which are for movies that I will not see. That's just facts. And then I ate it for like the first 30 minutes of Dune 2. And then I just said, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. I can't eat any more popcorn than this. I feel like I probably ate like 1.5 pounds of popcorn. You're not going to go see Kong X, 3X Kong, 2X Godzilla? No, but more power to you. I hear like Godzilla's going through. You okay, buddy? Godzilla's going through like a renaissance right now. I'm just not really privy to it. You see Godzilla -1? Nope. Dune 2 is the first movie that I've seen in theaters since Matt Reeves' The Batman, which I believe came out 8.5 years ago. It's been a long time. And I like going to the movie theater, I do. It's just we had the unique situation. My parents were here, so I said, if we're going to go see Dune, we got to go see it like right now. Otherwise, we may not be able to see it, That's a movie. I hate when people say this, but you should see that in theaters if you get the chance. It's not going to be the same on your phone. I'm not going to say that. I mean, the emotional beats are what they are. But, you know, until you see these sandworm... Well, now that I think about it, if anyone's ever been to the Fifth Avenue Cinema, the screen is probably, like, smaller than the TV in my house. But there's something about seeing it in a room full of like-minded individuals. Also, I knew who was going to see Dune and who was going to see Ghostbusters, because everybody in line at the movie theater that looked like me walked into Dune. There were, like... 9 30-year-old dudes with a horseshoe, and I was like, my brothers. Hey, Anel, do you think your ass would get swept up by Paul Atreides if you were a Fremen in the Dune universe? Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else are you gonna do, bro? Keep spitting in the coffee? Like, at some point, you gotta throw your lot in with the rest of your fellow man. Now, I understand the idea that Paul Atreides is not necessarily a hero. I'm just saying, like, if my ass is just chilling in the desert, I'm probably getting swept up. I don't think, I mean, if Stilgar's getting swept up, my ass is getting swept up. My mental's probably worse than his. You think you could ride the worm? I don't think so. I don't think I'm that guy. I'm probably the dude that almost gets Dave Bautista and then falls 13,000 feet to his death. I don't think I'm riding the worm. I'm probably one of the dudes in the tent on the worm that's like, oh, fuck. 17-day flight today. Oh, make sure I got my wireless headphones. I'm saying I don't think my ass would make it on Arrakis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got me. That shit is... I mean, that seems like an inhospitable place. Now, on Getty Prime... I think I could make some moves, people. I already got the hairstyle and the skin tone. I would definitely be one of those motherfuckers in the stands going, yeah! Kissing my uncle on the mouth. Hey, don't blow up my spot like that, okay? What I'm trying to say, yeah, I think I'd be an easy target for the Bene Gesserit to manipulate. Absolutely. I think I got levers to pull. You smoking that spice, though? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think if you're on Arrakis, you don't even have a choice, right? You smoking that shit just when you walk outside. Hey, Anel, would you use the Bene Gesserit voice to get free pizza delivery? No. I would pay for my pizza delivery because those people are working hard and they're the backbone of the community. But I would use it to get free money that I would then use to pay for the pizza delivery. For sure. No doubt about that. But I'm not going to screw over the pizza delivery service, you know, just to get... fundamentally, the shit should be free for me to begin with because I have mind control powers, you know? Would be kind of sick to have a Bene Gesserit voice in real life. It would make parenting, like, so easy. I mean, she'd be eating vegetables like crazy, bro. That's child abuse. R/raised by Bene Gesserit. Anybody else's parents use the voice to make them clean their room? I'm 17 years old and my mom just used the voice on me. Kind of unsure how to feel right now. Update. That's so true. Update. So, I'm the Quad Hatak. At first, I thought I was Muad'Dib. I thought I was Lisan al-Gaib. I thought I was the voice from the Outer Rim. But it turns out, yeah, I'm the Quad Hatak. So fucked up. Just found out my real grandfather was... We're not going to get into it, okay? Am I the asshole? We told our son that he was an accident, but actually he's the byproduct of 100,000 generations of selective breeding. Everybody sucks here. Actually, Jessica kind of fucked it up by having a son. Bro, can you blame her? She was fucking in love with Oscar Isaac, bro. I don't know what's going on with the Dune rules of conception, but apparently if you're just fucking, you have like a daughter. And if you're fucking in love, you have like a son. Should be like a rude awakening on the day of birth, I guess, if you thought that you were in a stable relationship. Okay, what do you think? Would you drink the water of life?
No. It will kill me.
She said no. She's not cut out to be the Reverend Mother. That's based, honestly. I wouldn't drink it either because I think it has a history of killing every man who ever consumes it. But you think it's possible that in the third movie they're going to be like, that shit was just blue Kool-Aid? Yeah, but we don't maintain chain of custody on the vial of blueness. They might have swapped that with Powerade at some point.
minutes before you gotta go easy
On the Coke Zero, I understand. Drink it with a life straw. Me when they want me to become the Reverend Mother and drink the water of life. Double it and give it to the next girl. I reject the premise. Oh, man. Woo! You really gonna summarize the whole movie just through bits? Yeah, maybe. Bring back like 2019 Twitter. Dune 2, out of context, like 4 screenshots. Can you do Obama if he was Paul Atreides? No, I can't. You got the wrong guy, man. You got the wrong guy. Also, like, here's how cooked Twitter is. I'm sex positive, okay? But like, Twitter is too cooked. Like, you'll see like a tweet about Dune, and then you click on it to read what people are saying about Dune, and there's like 100 OnlyFans bots typing shit that like I don't want to see. They're like, I touched myself in the theater. You got a mental illness, lady. I don't give a shit. You shouldn't be fucking. I don't even know what you call it. You shouldn't be polishing the gems in the middle of the movie. There's other people around you. It's actually a cry for help. I want to see like 13-year-old kids being like, I thought Paul Atreides was a good guy, but like, how do I reconcile this with his actions closer to the end of the movie? Instead, it's fucking all robots that are like, I jerked off in the movie theater. And I'm like, this fucking gross. You should take that to the grave with you. That's why I use Control Panel for Twitter and remove all blue check replies. Honestly, nothing of value is lost for sure. I know there's probably some people here that are like, I have Twitter Blue. And I'm like, you just got to look at the kind of company you associate with, is all I'm going to say, okay? You might be cool. You're watching me, so I'm predisposed to think that you're cool. But like, I don't want to associate with my own identity with the kinds of people that I see posting on Twitter Blue. It's all thread boys and fucking porn bots, man. Gom Jabbar in bio, so true. Pussy in bio? Try hand in box, lady. That's right. We're administering the Gom Jabbar test to determine your impulse control. Ooh, it turns out you're not the Kwisatz Haderach. Sorry. You could be like the Kwisatz Haderach's like great uncle or something like that. Yeah, maybe like, I don't know, your fucking sister's grandkid might be the Kwisatz Haderach or something like that, but your ass, I don't think so. You want spice? We don't have any fucking spice. Woo! You're just like me after I saw Dune. The shit was inspiring, man. It really like made me want to learn how to read so I could get some more context. But then I was like, I don't know, I could probably knock out the Dune audiobook in like 3 weeks of Peloton rides. I don't mean to pit two bad bitches against each other, but like, Star Wars is fucked, man. If you asked me how I felt about Star Wars before watching Dune and Dune Part 2, I would have been like, it's got some good stuff, it's got some bad stuff. After I watched Dune Part 2, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't like you. I don't like you either. Like, what are we, for fucking 40 years we were doing that shit? We were putting up a tent and waiting outside for a weekend so we could be the first people in the movie theater to see that shit? What were we doing, bro? And those were the good ones. Yeah, Star Wars needs to go fucking weirder, dude. I mean, there's many things that Dune has over Star Wars. It being written for grown-ups, I guess, is like a good start. Don't you realize, I was thinking about it, how crazy is it that the biggest movie of the year so far is that fucking crazy? Like, I don't want to spoil things about Dune if you haven't seen it, but it's like, you wouldn't predict that it would be like that and fucking Transformers 8 going toe-to-toe for like biggest movie of the year. Some of this shit, you're like, and yeah, like one of the characters is a fucking fetus, bro, that you see. You would be like, No, no shot. How much did this movie make at the box office? Maybe like $90 million. Did you get the popcorn bucket? They didn't have the special popcorn bucket at my theater. I didn't want that popcorn bucket either. It seemed like it would... I get the joke, obviously. But it looks like it would... As you were trying to pull the popcorn out, it seems like it would pull the popcorn back in. Did you get fresh popcorn? I did. I'm happy to report I did get fresh popcorn. I got something to say, though. They shouldn't charge extra for butter. If you want me to buy more popcorn, you should give me the best version of the popcorn for what it costs. Instead of relying on... They're like, oh, it's really better with the popcorn? Well, it sounds like if you want to be a popcorn merchant, then you should fucking include that shit gratis, as far as I'm concerned. They charge for that in Canada? It's like $2. So I opted out. Canada's cooked. Wait until you find out that we don't get the tortilla chips and salsa free at the Mexican restaurant. How dare they? Well, okay, there's some places you do. If you go to Lone Star Texas Grill in Kingston, Ontario, you will get tortilla chips and salsa. But at like many Mexican restaurants in Canada, I mean, you're paying $8 for chips and salsa. But then they like make up for it, or try to make up for it by giving you like one salsa and then like 2 other salsas that you don't fucking want. It always has to come with a fucking rubric when the tortilla chips and salsa come out. So this one's like a normal salsa, and this one's like a habanero mango smoked cotija Oaxaca cheese salsa, and this one is kind of like some ketchup that we left out overnight. Okay, enjoy. This one's a tomatillo salsa verde as filtered through like a salsa roja. And then one of them is just like mayonnaise and chili powder. Can you do the Fade Rautha voice? I don't think so, no? No, I don't think I will. How come they're all bald like you on that planet? I don't know. Fucking... 'Twas the style at the time. That is a great bit. Tom Hanks and Elvis, but instead he's talking about Fade Rautha. So what's the big deal? We already got a Bene Gesserit Kwisatz Haderach candidate. He's white. He's what? And then the montage of him coming in the Coliseum. That would be... But Timothée Chalamet is also white. In fact, in the movie, he eats a meal and they ask him if it's too spicy for him. And then Zendaya has to go, like, leave him alone. Yeah, I think Paul Atreides is the kind of guy that would, like, go into a Fremen restaurant and be like, yeah, I'll take this dish hot. And I'm not talking, like, Caladan hot. I'm talking about, like, Arrakis hot. Like, if I were a Fremen and I ordered it hot, make it as hot as you would that. As if I were not an Atreides. Yeah, I think he would definitely do that. 100%. White boy orders in perfect Fremen. Oh, man. Is it true that in Dune, the book, when he chooses his Fremen name, in his head, he's like, I've had dreams of me killing 61 billion people via the name Muad'Dib. So all I have to do is avoid calling myself Muad'Dib. And then Stilgar is like, so what do you want your name to be? And he's like, so what's the name of that little mouse in the desert? And then Stilgar goes, oh, Muad'Dib? That's 100% true. I gotta read these books, bro. He could have just been like, oh, I'm just kidding, not that. You don't understand, bro. You don't know shit about the Golden Path. I'm just joking. Me neither. Everyone should read the first book. Yeah, but the first book is like 900 pages, right? And then the second one is like 38 pages. First one's about 600. Well, it's not that crazy. No, Messiah's very long too. Oh, so Children of Dune is the one that's like 250 pages or something. Yeah, can't they just explain it to me in a 30-second TikTok? I want to see those two guys on the Comic Book Explained podcast explain it. So you're saying that Paul Atreides has Bene Gesserit training? That's right. Because Lady Jessica originally thought that she was going to have a daughter to fulfill the prophecy. So she already had some knowledge of how to raise Paul in Bene Gesserit traditions. Wait, is that how he was able to transmute the water of life? Exactly. When Bene Gesserits ascend to royal motherhood, they gain a new ability to alter the complexity of a molecule. Yeah, I would say Jessica took a shit in the mother toilet for sure. Please stop with the Dune references. You should go see it. It's a good movie. Has anyone asked how many bathroom breaks you took during Dune 2? Okay, listen, I only took one bathroom break in Dune 2. I definitely could have taken two, because I did go to the bathroom after the movie was over. But the shit was 3 hours long. Plus there were 15 trailers before it. And I drank like a liter of fucking Diet Coke within like 20 minutes of the start of the movie. But here's my thing about pissing with movies, or in movies. If you have to go piss during the movie, you should literally just go. You don't need Piss Me Not or whatever the app is. No movie has ever been as good as not having to hold your piss for 90 increasingly alarming minutes. You also, if you've ever seen a movie before, you fucking know. I'm not saying that action always trumps dialogue. It depends on the movie you're in. But if you just watched a fucking ornithopter get shot out of the air by like a plasma rocket launcher, and then you see, Paul Atreides drinking a cup of spit in the desert, you're like, this is my moment. It's time for me to go piss. I'm going to miss some overarching themes or something like that, but it's worth it to get the piss out. Just piss before the movie? People are getting way too fucking familiar, bro. I piss when my body tells me to go piss. I'm not gonna be, I pissed before the movie. Even though I got a tingle in my bladder, I'm not gonna go pee now where the piss wins. I'm just gonna go piss, bro. I'm drinking liquid, I'm gonna piss, exactly. Don't drink the liquid? How about you mind your fucking business, bro? I will say though, the reason I didn't take a second bathroom break was because there was like a 40-year-old dude who was the only guy I had to get by in order to get to the bathroom. And I went by him once and I was like, that's fine. That's socially acceptable. But me asking him to tuck his legs in 2 times over the course of one movie, I was just like, I'm not going to do it to that guy. He didn't do anything to deserve that. But I was also like, holy fuck, brother, you don't have to take a piss? Who are you trying to impress? You're 40 years old. Go take a piss, and then I'll wait a minute so it's not like I'm following you to the bathroom, and then I'll go to the bathroom before you come back. But this dude, he was a serious fucking watcher. He probably had a diaper in or something, man. But I'm not going to be shamed for going piss during the movie. If I probably piss once during every movie at the movie theater. If anything, I'm mad at my body when I have to go piss twice in a movie, though. So I am like, damn, bitch, you couldn't have just gotten all out the first time? That first piss was like a 35-second long piss. It was not like, I have to go a little bit, let's be proactive. I was like, I've got to go piss. So I took a 1.5x piss. And then 45 minutes later, my bladder was like, I got some more. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you just knock that shit out the first time, bro? I actually think Dune is probably a really easy movie not to go piss during because there's no water in the whole movie. I bet that the average person probably takes 1.2 pisses during Dune Part 2. The average person probably takes 2.1 pisses during Avatar. If you're going to see the remastered version of The Abyss in theaters, bring a diaper or get ready to read some plot fill-ins on Wikipedia after you get out of the theater, okay?
Is that you humming, Austin? Come on! Not you? There.
walk? Does she talk? Does she come complete? My homeroom angel always pulled me from my seat.
She was pure like snowflakes, no one could ever stain. The memory of my angel could never cause me pain.
Years go by, I'm looking through a girl in a magazine, and there's my homeroom angel on the pages in between.
My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold, angel is the centerfold. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. Angel is the centerfold. Slipped me notes under the desk when I was thinking about her dress. I was shy, I turned away before she caught my eye.
I was shaking in my shoes whenever she flashed those baby blues. Something had a hold on me when Angel passed close by.
Those soft fuzzy sweaters, too magical to touch. To see her in that negligee is really just too much. My blood runs cold and my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold, angel is the centerfold. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. Oh yeah, angel is the centerfold.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Okay.
It's okay, I understand. This ain't no never land. I hope that when this issue's gone, I'll see you when your clothes are on.
Take your car, yes we will. We'll take your car and drive it. Take it to a motel room and take 'em off in private.
A part of me has just been ripped. Pages from my mind are stripped. Oh no, I can't deny it. Oh yeah, I just gotta buy it.
My memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold, angel is the centerfold. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold. Na 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 na. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na 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 na. That's unity, baby. I didn't even have to doubt it. I knew he was coming in. Na 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 na.
Blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold. Angel is the centerfold.
My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is the centerfold. Angel is the centerfold. I think that was a pretty solid performance. Austin's A game is very good. I brought my A game. That's as good as it gets for me. So if you were expecting platinum, that's what you just got. So, I mean, obviously, hit the publish button on that one.